Hey guys, how are you doing today? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. Anyway, this was suggested by someone, I don't remember who because it was a long time ago, so I'm so sorry if I miss your name. But today we're going to be looking at atmospheres and how I go about adding those kinds of elements to my songs. But before we start, if you want to join the Discord server, the link is in the description. And if you for whatever reason like what I do and you like Loreweaver, and thank you if you do, I appreciate you. The merch is in beneath the description. Without wasting any more time, let's just get right into it. Wow, new Reaper theme. So I went ahead and just pulled in all of the atmospheric elements to this song that Inhuman Shimmer made for me. He also joined Loreweaver, so that's a huge plus. His Instagram link is in the description. And I like to work one by one because I like to hear what I like about each one and add either more or less into the song for the specific parts. So for this first one, I'll go ahead and unmute. I see it starts here, and let's just take a listen. So that was really subtle. I kind of want it to be subtle though. I don't want it to be too drastic in these sections, it's just more for feel, I think. There's also some over here, let's just solo it out. Same thing, just louder, longer. So here I want it to be a little quieter. So what I like to do is I click on the track I'm working on, I hit V, and it'll pull up volume automation, and I can pull it down. If I hold Control and Shift, it'll only go within the section that I highlighted, and I'll just pull it down until it's just right. And so there you can really see that it's there, but it's more background, it's more just texture, more than anything. Atmosphere. And since that looks like that'll pretty much be all of that, I will go ahead and unmute the second track and listen to that with it. Octave. Sounds awesome, but I'll go ahead and level it in with the song. I just wanted to hear what it sounds like first, just so I know what I'm listening for. So I know this is going to be an octave. Maybe they are a little loud here. It's taking away a little bit from what I wanted, so I'll pull it down a little. Just like that. But right here, these are far too quiet, so I'll go ahead and hit V again, highlight the area I want to be louder, Control Shift, drag up, and I'll do that to taste. That sounded good to me. So we'll move on. Those parts sound good to me. I'll just see about this part because I know how to pull down this one, so I may have to pull down this one as well. It looks like it's much louder. Just kidding, it's perfect. Alright, and so now I'm going to go ahead and go to this little plucky thing right here. I know I specifically really liked what it was doing over here in this section, but I will go over here, solo this out so I know what I'm listening for. That totally fits the vibe of the song, right? Let's hear it in the context. In this part, I want it to be a little quieter, so again, Shift and Control drag. Then over here, I really like that 3-note lead in, so I'm going to pull it up. Sounds sick. And I'm going to leave the rest of this until I finish with these, because I know that these are going to add more layers to that, and I don't want to make it too drastic because I haven't heard any of these. Alright, so hit V. Preemptive little preparation. Maybe pull this down a little more. And I want that 3-note lead in to be a little louder as well. I'll unmute the next one. It's much subtler. I'll just turn up the volume because hard to hear. And I will do this next one here since I see it's next along with these. And I also have this choir hit that I did mess with a little bit, as you can see, but there is a riser. All right. And just to get a quick idea, I'm going to go ahead and unmute the rest of the song just so I can get a better idea of how that's sitting. So I really like these choir hits. I'm going to pull those up a little bit more so they're more audible. Oh, this song goes hard. So I will bring back in only the production and I will go even further. So I will have this one as well. So I'm going to add the vibraphone. That one doesn't really need to be touched, I don't think. It's just the same volume throughout. And judging based on the song that I wrote, I know that it will fit. The flute. So I just reset the volume there. It's much more audible now. And now with the entire song one more time, we'll do the full thing through. That's all you get. But honestly, this sounds incredible so far. I still have a few layers to go through, but I want to show how I mix them as well, rather than just volume automating. So you can never, ever, ever go wrong with adding saturation to atmospheres, to anything. And I'm just going to pull this up a random amount, probably too much, and adjust to taste. And basically what that did is it's going to make everything kind of fill out a little bit more. It's going to make it feel more glued and actually as one big atmosphere rather than just a bunch of elements thrown in as it is. And another thing we can do is just compress. So I like to use distressor. You do not need to use distressor, but it's just my preference just because it's a few knobs and it's super easy to dial in. There we go. And what I'll do is I will just kind of make it punch. I typically go for 10 attack and I mess with the release depending on how I feel. And I will make sure I volume match so that way if I bypass it, the volume did not change. That is very important. So I'm going to go with 10 release just because I feel like that makes it a little more glued together instead of it feeling a lot more open when I don't want it to be. When I have it on 10, so slower release or whatever it is, it's going to basically keep the compressor clamped down so it's that consistency of the takes, and that's what I was really hoping to achieve out of this. And now bypass, make sure the volume is the same. Just like that. That part's very important because if you don't want it to just extremely drown out your mix as soon as you unsolo it, that's how you do that. Listening again, it could come up. So already that's feeling much better. So yeah, I still have quite a bit of layers to go through. However, for like these sections here, I pretty much attuned it to whatever is on this side. So obviously if this stuff is a little too loud, I can hit the V, highlight it, shift, control, drag, and it'll only affect that time selection. And that way I can automate it. So that way I keep the volume of what I mixed it in to be. And on the other sections, say it's too loud or too quiet, you can adjust just that one section. You don't have to do anything else. It makes it super easy. But anyway, again, if you want to join the Discord server, the link is in the description. And I don't really have much else to show, so I'll let you guys go. Thank you for watching. Bye.